Ha ha! 'Tis I, Felix Firefinger, and I have found treasure trove belonging to Danger Club Podcasts. And now I will look inside to see what treasures I can reveal. Ha 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 ha! Oh, what is this?
Hello.
What? Ah! Who are you?
My name's Velda. I was just sleeping in this box.
This is your box.
Well, it's not my box, no. It's sort of...
It is very shitty box.
It's a perfectly fine box.
What the fuck is going on here?
What?
Are you trying to steal our visit?
What? Who is
Are you
this?
stealing our visit?
Wait.
What?
Can this be?
What can be what?
The fabled Danger Club.
Yeah, we are the Danger Club, yeah?
Yes, you are Velder Camblight, wizard, the purple one.
No.
Fucks you.
And you are Shania, the thin one.
Okay,
No.
you are very... Are you trying to steal our stuff?
No, I am. This is belonging to Danger Club, and I have. I, Felix Firefinger, great firebrand of great renown and bravery, have turned up I have revealed this treasure.
Okay, you have no renown to me. It's this treasure I put here earlier, and you have come to try and steal it, so fuck off.
Shania, does that mean I'm your treasure?
Don't make me fucking say it.
I am going to write about this in my blog about you.
I thought you just put me in this box because you didn't like me, but it turns out I'm your treasure.
Just don't tell anyone, okay?
All right.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
If you cannot take Borash at his worst, you cannot have Borash at his best.
Karagor, should we kill him?
Later, Folton, later.
We should sort of put a finger to Bubba's beak, I guess. Bubba, sound the alarm.
You can see 3 large creatures. One of them has 4 arms and big, wide jaw.
Mad monkeys. I'm going to get the monkeys to take the people out of the bag.
This doesn't seem any better right now.
It picks up Folton in its jaws as it lifts him up.
The adventure continues now.
We are rolling.
There's a new station being built outside my building at the moment, like a new station entrance, which is great because I'm going to be able to walk straight out of my building and into the station when trains become a thing again. And like it's finished, but not finished. It's not open at the moment. Like it doesn't have a door yet, and it's still barricaded off. It already has a drug dealer though. Of course, it already has a guy in a hoodie standing outside for certain hours of the day, just staring at his phone and occasionally doing a little friendly handshake with someone who comes by and then walks off.
Big up, dealers.
Yeah, big up, man.
Yeah.
When you first said station, Dan, I immediately thought radio station. Well, I don't know why. So, like, I'd pictured like a sort of like someone had erected a big building with a mast on the top, and there were lots of smooth DJs coming in and out. I don't know why. And then I thought, no, that's ridiculous. It's probably a power station. And I pictured Batsy Power Station being moved to where you live.
You got through a lot of stations before.
I did.
Yeah,
And then he started saying stuff about trains, and I was like, oh, that kind of station. Doesn't feel like a station to me.
That's how long it's been since you've caught a train, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been so long. It's been like a year since I've been on a tube. I get the train at the overground sometimes, but I'm in this weird thing where I'm half vaccinated now, so I feel half safe. And that's if anything, that's even worse because half of me is now reckless. There's that little bit of me that's just like, you can get on a bus, and the other bit of me is like, no, you can't. And I don't know where I am at the moment. Like, it's double peril right now.
Very dangerous.
Very similar to the double peril that you will find yourselves in right now with Folton in the mouth of a creature. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
Oh, yeah.
There was a segue there, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Peril's a low ball of a segue, isn't it?
These things are pretty grim.
None of them are looking at all beat up, I don't think, are they?
You've landed some good hits on some of them. It's hard to tell because they're so weird, you know. And there's this nice kind of mix with flesh warps in Pathfinder because obviously they came out as a playable ancestry in the advanced ancestry and the ancestry guide. and they're really cool in that. But they that's like an umbrella thing for any sentient creature that has been made out of something, and like part technology or part monster. But the Fleshforges of Nex are just gross. They're just designed to make living weapons that were sent over the border into Geb to fight wars. So when they wake up by themselves and just start creating these things again, they make some pretty nasty creatures.
Yeah.
Using me as a lollipop at the moment.
Coconut lollipop.
yeah.
Who loves you, baby?
Two Savalas. Very nice. Pretty nasty. I mean, they are also angry because here's the good news: we saved the humans.
You really did?
Yeah.
Say the humans, yeah.
First things first, guys.
A human and a gnome.
Oh, sorry, human and a gnome, and someone that. Oh, there was one that we didn't save.
Yeah.
That split open on my. Yeah.
It's okay. The desert covers all things. We'll just brush some sand over it. Take the nap.
I mean,
Like a cat.
Yeah, just like a cat.
Yeah.
right.
Burying its feces.
But how are we feeling?
Good.
How are we feeling about the fight? Feeling confident?
Not really. No.
No.
No, not really. I mean, these
There's-
things are big mouths, isn't they?
Still 3 of them, right?
Yep.
And Folton's inside one.
Yep.
Yeah.
One's paralysed.
The other one just yeeted a person at Shania.
One's paralysed.
The one that's paralysed has got Folton inside it.
Yeah.
So the other one is
no.
just having a free time,
It
right?
was the other one. 'Cause it had
the other one's got
inside
Folton.
it.
It was the
Okay,
one.
so wait. No, hang on.
No,
Bubba
I'm
paralysed.
inside. I was inside the one that also Bubba was in. But
Yeah,
Bubba
and Bubba
struggled
paralysed
free.
that one.
Yeah.
So
Is that the
Folton's
same-
inside
was
one
it the
that's
same
That
paralysed.
was a different one.
No,
I thought it was a different one.
I'm in the one that Bubba's in, but he
Yeah.
got free.
Yeah.
No. There were 2 different ones.
Yeah, there's 3. Go on, Dan.
Right, there are 3 creatures. One of them was the one that was throwing people at Shania, but has run out of people thanks to the heroic efforts of the monkeys. Are they heroes? I guess we'll find out this term. There are 2 other ones that have big mouths. One of them picked up Bubba in its big mouth, got paralysed, and he wriggled free. The other one picked up Folton in its big mouth and is currently free to do with as it pleases. Because
Folton and Bubba weren't in the same mouth.
That entire fight, I was like, well, if he's going to paralyze that guy, then Fulton's not going to be able to get out of his esophagus, man. That is an edgy move. Fulton's just been like, I'm in the belly of the wrong monster.
Fulton's not in his belly, is he?
No,
is he in his belly?
Fulton's been swallowed. He's just been.
He's not going to do a
Sucking
Dave
on me.
Batista in Guardians of the Galaxy and come
Right.
bursting out of his stomach.
That's a little.
This
that's
isn't an
foreshadowing
old
nudge.
nursery rhyme, yeah.
Fun foreshadowing nudge there, Folton. Still got your axe on you, haven't you?
Yeah.
I do.
And you've burst out of things before, haven't you?
My mother's.
Birthday cake. Birthday
Wait.
cake.
I was talking
wait.
about the cube, man.
I didn't say anything. I said my mother.
No, that was.
The
You didn't have to
implication.
say
Love.
anything.
Yeah.
There's no
Was it-
implication. Hey,
Wasn't it? Who is it? I can't remember. But someone else who was in the gelatinous cube and burst out. I believe.
I
wasn't
can't
it?
remember.
No, I can't remember
some
who that was
crap
now.
character.
Oh. Yeah, some rubbish character. We don't like him anyway.
I don't. I mean, speaking of mothers, I remember Beelzebub's mum. Who remembers Beelzebub's mum?
She was
Yeah.
hot.
Beelzebub's
could
mom.
never forget that.
Going on.
Want a piece of that?
Is it weird that I'm still worried that we're being a bit laddish over a mythical person's mum that doesn't
Mythical?
exist? Do you know what I
I
mean?
think she's like the unicorn.
I mean the mythical person because, Beelzebub doesn't exist to us anymore. You see what I mean?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah,
So therefore you can't.
So
be
she's
laddish.
just some lady.
I've got news for you guys. She never existed in the first place. We're making this all up. It's an imagination game.
No.
Don't say that.
Like these people
Oh
don't
my-
exist.
That's the egg boxes talking. Get out.
but even still, when 4 lads start going 4, I just think,
I mean,
I don't know,
we didn't go for, did we? Did we? Or if we
I don't
did,
know. Let's
if we
rewind,
did, it was-
shall we?
If we did, I'm
Find
sure
out
it was.
in 2 years' time
about it.
and in recall.
I feel like it was, a reasonably knowing. You know what I mean? Like not an
It
actual.
was, yeah.
Yeah. So
And
all right.
Beelzebub's mum has got it going on. That was a funny, song.
Yeah.
Scott, well done.
It was a nod and a wink directed firmly at Beelzebub's mum. She would like to meet Beelzebub's mum.
She was the one wearing the MILF t-shirt in the first place. That gave Shania the idea.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway.
Cool. Yeah.
There's an amazing run of stories of Iron Man in the comic version where he's losing his memory and he has to. It's post Civil War, and basically he has the identities of every superhero downloaded to his brain, and he's trying to delete his own brain so that the bad guys can't find out who everybody is. And so it's this kind of odyssey of him trying to write everything in his life before he loses his mind. And he does this whole thing losing stuff as he goes. But during this journey, he manages to form separate relationships with Pepper Potts and Maria Hill, and then forget both of them by the end of it. And then in the end, they save him and kind of nurse him back to health. And at the end are just comparing notes and suddenly find out that he did this during it. And it's this weird kind of icky thing where he saved the world, but also, oh my God, Tony, how could you do that?
Classic Stark.
So good.
Stark.
I loved it. Let's have some classic Stark and let's have some classic Danger Club action. Here we go.
I was going to say, speaking of flawed heroes, none of us have actually been put on the floor yet, though, have we?
No. We'll give some time for that. Bubba's kind of dropped, but he's not prone.
Can I double check something?
No, I've got catfall now. I got a little extra feet.
Oh, nice!
Catfall, so I fall to my feet like in a Tony Stark way.
Sweet. So I did some retching that worked, didn't I? So but I can't remember what I don't.
Sickness 2, I think you said.
Oh, I'm on sickness 2. Right, that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cheers. Sorry, I still had 3.
It's pretty sick.
Whatever the sickness level you did have, it's now down.
Yes.
So you have become down with the sickness to a certain extent.
Yes.
Tried that
a little bit down with the sickness. All right. Cool.
Wait,
Thank
Bubba,
you.
what's the difference? What's the length on your catfall, Bubba? Colin?
40 feet. So something like
40 feet. How's he got a 40 feet catfall?
It's 90 feet actually. No, it's
Can't
100
be
feet.
90
120 feet. 120 feet, mate.
No.
I can fall from.
No.
No, it's 10 extra feet than what I can fall originally.
Oh, is it 10 feet? Is it? Oh, it's 10 feet. Okay.
Why? What's yours?
Oh yeah, no, I've got it too. Yeah, Karagor's got it too. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, well,
had it for ages. Had it for.
Yeah,
It's 25 feet, baby. It's fine.
Yeah, cool.
I don't. I can barely fall my height, so you know.
Come on, everyone, let's go on with this. I want to see this dwarf.
Come on,
eaten.
then.
Right.
Let's go.
This should be a very quick round of monster goes. The guy with 4 arms, who has run out of people to throw. He comes running around the corner and goes for Philippe. He takes a swap. He is a guy. Philippe is not a guy. He swings with all 4 of his arms as Philippe's running in, but he only gets an 18 to hit. I don't think that's going to get Philippe.
No, it is not.
It is not. Philippe ducks heroically underneath and keeps on running. The other one takes its go, and it goes... Great radio. It's paralysed. It does nothing. The paralysed effect does wear off, though, so from next round it will be able to act again. Which means it's Karagor One Fang's go.
Hooray! Can I tell which one of them is most likely to go down to a couple of arrows?
The one that was just paralysed, you have seen, has been taken. That's the one that Velda's hit with a bunch of spells, and the others have hit a few times as well. So that one's looking hurt.
Great, nice work, Velda. Team me up. Let's see if I can finish that off. I smack talk, didn't I?
Yep.
I smack talk, and I did it in character. Shit. Right. Okay. Well, at least I've got 2 actions on this. Oh God. Yep. Of course. It's a 3. It's a 16.
A 16 is a miss, I'm afraid.
Yep, of course it is. So
what was it on the die?
It was a 3 on the die.
The smack
Good old
talk 3.
smack talk.
Yeah.
And another one, because Karagor's not getting, he runs forward, sees Bubba getting eaten, goes, Bubba! And then launches an arrow, runs forward, sees Folton getting eaten, goes, I'm noticing a pattern here, and then stays out of arm's reach with the bow and arrow. Come on! Okay, so that's only a +8, but that is a 26.
A 26 is a hit.
Yay! That is 7 points of piercing damage.
All good. Okay, you hit it again with another arrow and it staggers back. You reckon maybe if you'd hit with the first arrow it might have been enough, but not that time.
Oh, well, fine. I'm going for my third attack. Fine, I'm going for my third attack. He's giving an anti-smack talk me. No. Well, I mean, it's -10, it's only a +3. Yeah, no, it's an 8. It's an 8, isn't it? It's an 8.
No good.
No. Alright, 3 arrows. Karagor, during that volley, just gets out a holy arrow and then goes, no. Then gets out an incendiary arrow and goes, no, Folton's still inside. Come on, Karagor.
All right. It is Folton Battlestone's go. So, Folton, you are grabbed.
Yeah.
So, you are immobilized. You can't move. You can still attack. Or you can try and get free. Whatever you wish. What would you like to do?
Does it limit the amount of attacks I can do whilst...
It does. It has no effect at all on your ability to attack.
Oh, well, I'll just hit him with my axe then. I'm going to use power attack. And then obviously because I've got Furious Focus, it only counts as 1 to my multiple attack penalty.
Like that.
So here we go. 5 on the die, and let me have a look. 5 on the die. 7 plus 17 is...
That's a hit.
Yay! Okay, here we go. 2d12 plus 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. And then plus another 4 is 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, 11.
11 points of damage. So you rolled 2d12 there, did you, for your power attack?
Yes.
Gives you an extra die, does it?
Yes. No, I've got a +1 striking.
It's a striking, but what does the power attack give you? Because you got 2d12 anyway,
yes.
just for your axe.
So the it gives you an extra dice, I think. So it gives you an extra dice.
So you got 3d12, so you got another d12 to roll.
Shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't... for fuck! 1. So that's... Whatever, I can't remember
12 points of damage.
12 points of Damaggio. But that's my one action. Or 2 is that 2 actions, but it counts as 1?
It's 2 actions, it counts as 1 attack for your multiple attack penalty.
I will go for another 1 more attack with a -5.
Okay.
14, 12 plus 17 minus 5 is mathematics.
It's a hit, I can tell you that. It's not a crit.
Good, I don't have to work it out. 6 plus 4 is 10. Plus another 4 is 14 points of Damaggio.
So you did more damage on the non-power attack than the power attack.
Yeah.
Amazing. So it's just it's holding Folton in his jaws, and Folton's just kind of half out of its mouth, just hitting it in the face with the axe. Amazing. It doesn't kill it, but it does a ton of damage to it. Some better rolls there. Might have got it, but you smash it a few times. It's go.
You gonna try and swallow me?
It spends 1 action to swallow Folton whole. It just kind of throws its head back and just
cool,
and just swallows Folton down. Folton just disappears down the creature's throat. Oh my goodness. Okay, it has got 2 actions left. So Folton is now inside it. It is going to take a step action to move 1 space, and then it is going to try and bite Bubba.
What?
Its final action, Bubba.
Join me, Bubba.
I don't think it's going to get you. So 20.
No, it doesn't get me.
No, the jaws just snap shut over your head. So you've literally just dropped out of one of their jaws, and another set just slams shut next to you. And you duck out of the way of it. Bubba, it's your go.
Right, I was gonna.
Sorry, Folton. You immediately take some damage. I forgot because you're swallowed. But I'll roll that while Bubba's doing it.
It's too late now. You already moved on. So
Yeah. If I run away, are they going to get an attack of opportunity?
That depends if they have attack of opportunity.
Well, do they?
I see you've invoked your well do they skill to
Yes, I have. That's what I'm doing. Because that changes everything. If I've got 2 beside me,
Yeah, that could be nasty.
that could be nasty, couldn't it?
Ooh, it is. While you're deciding, Folton, take 10 points of bludgeoning damage from the insides of the creature.
Do I have to, in terms of just on that, will I have to hold my breath?
Yes, you are also suffocating. Well, you are also holding your breath. You can hold your breath for a long time, though, so I don't think that's going to be an issue.
Good. I can't wait to do something.
All right, so I am going to swing my Banjolele axe at the one that was paralyzed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So here we go. It's the first time I've used this as an axe, actually. I think that is a 24.
A 24 is definitely a hit.
Cool. That takes 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Still up.
Okay. That's one action.
Hit it with the axe.
Then I'm going to I'm going to back away. I'm going to try and move away while so I've hit that one.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't get attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And I'm going to duck out.
10. You move away from them and they do not take an attack of opportunity. They don't take a reaction against you.
Blimey. And then I'm going to cast shield on myself. Oh, no. Yeah, shield.
Yeah, okay. And you put a shield up. All right. Backing that up. Shania Rain, it is your go.
What up, y'all? Okay, so
I forgot. Can I just do my the sound of the axe?
You can do the sound of the axe.
There we go.
Brilliant.
All right. So Shania is going to use one action to keep the monkeys going. We'd like the monkeys, now that they've taken everything out of the bag, to take the contents of the bag, i.e. the gnome and the human, back to the campsite. But they will go nowhere near the monsters. Hell no. Nowhere near any monsters. If they have to go a long way round, that's what they'll do. They're going to get those guys back to the camp, though. Yeah? That's the
Amazing.
plan.
All right, the monkeys. The monkeys start carrying the people off towards the camp. They're not strictly under your control in that sense,
okay.
but they effectively you can tell the monkeys where to go, and you can tell the monkeys to be in a particular area and inconvenience things. But the monkeys owe no particular loyalty to human beings, dark elves, or any such. So they do go as instructed. They do start carrying the people off in the direction of the campsite. But as they're doing so, they start relieving the people that they're carrying of all of their valuables and just start throwing around all of their kit while they're doing it. While the people Matala and the gnome just scream and just try. They're now trying to escape from the monkeys, and the monkeys are doing their job and keeping them safe.
Karagor just sees his player HUD flick to red on a few of those monkeys. I wonder how much XP they're all worth.
Right, okay, so that's that. With another action, I would like to retch again, please.
Okay, you retch.
And it's what's it plus? Sorry, I can't remember.
So it's a fortitude save.
Fortitude, that's it. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's 24.
24. You lose another point of second. You're down to second.
Hooray! And I can do it one more time, right?
You can do it one more time.
Okay. Come on, baby. Ooh, 28 this time. Boom.
28.
Sweet.
You are dry by this point, but you are also no longer sickened.
All right, okay. That was pretty nasty. Right. No goes left. So yeah, she preps herself to do something horrendous to these monsters. She's angry for being made sick, and also for being caught up in the murder of someone else. She didn't like that.
At that point, Karagor has finally seen Shania retching and just worriedly looked across the battlefield and be like, "You haven't got good, have you? Shania, you haven't got good?"
What? What? Haven't got what?
Never mind. That's fine.
Haven't
You
got
feeling
what?
alright? You feeling alright?
Yeah, I'm feeling much better now. Thank you. We're in the middle of the
worry
fight.
about
What?
I'm
Okay.
not worried about it. I'm not worried. And if it happened, I wouldn't be worried about it. Just,
Okay. Chino has no idea what he's talking about. Thinks he's crazy. And Philippe.
Philippe now definitely. Philippe is now in a target-rich environment.
Yeah.
He has two of the creatures surrounding him right now.
Okay. Let's see. Which two is he close to?
So he's the only one he's not in melee with is the really badly hurt one, annoyingly. He's in melee with the other two.
Okay. Are either of them threatening anyone else at the moment?
I mean, it depends how threatened you think Folton is inside the belly of one of them.
I think he could probably handle himself. So I'll go for the other one. So the one with the arms. So, monkey attack is what's going to happen here. Let's have a little go at that, shall we? That is 28.
28 is a critical hit.
Oh, yes!
Roll your damage and double it.
Okay, I will. So 2d8. Okay, so that is... it's only 6 points of damage, but it's made up to 12 because it's critical. So 12 points of damage with the monkey hands and teeth.
Oh, incredible. So Philippe has been spending this time just charging forwards to get to help. Just as he's got into combat with it, he's looked to one side and seen Bubba running away, backing off the other way. He's run up next to Folton. Folton's just been swallowed down by the creature. Philippe looks around, realises he's alone up here with everyone, and just kind of cracks his back and then spins around and punches one of them in the face.
I was seeing it more as like jumping on his back and biting into his neck, but
Nice.
because it was the bite that I used, because that's actually more powerful. God! Actually, in fact, it's +4, which I didn't add. Sorry, so it's 12. So it's 16 points of damage. In fact.
Very nice.
Yes, and I mean, but also, I mean, this guy tried to swing for him first, right? Mm-hmm. So his full movement is like run, duck underneath this guy's arm, skid round, come round the back of him, jump on his back, and give him a bite.
Just start biting on him. Philippe ain't going in the bag. He's sure of that. Let's find out what happens next when it's Velda Campbellite's go.
Okay, so the one that's pretty injured, the most injured, I would like to cast Electric Arc at it. If it's nearly done. This is heightened because of my level to level 3, so I get some extra damage. It does say that you add your spellcaster ability modifier, which I presume is my spell attack bonus. Is it? My
spellcaster ability modifier would be your intelligence modifier.
My intelligence modifier. Okay, of course it is.
Do you make an attack roll with the electric arc, or does it?
No, it's just a straight reflex save.
Lovely. All right then, reflex save. Already got that up. We already learned they're bad at it. 10.
Okay, that is a fail.
Is it a critical fail?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay, so it's double damage.
Okay, so that's good, because these d4s aren't great, obviously. So that's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 points of damage. And I won't double my ability modifier, do I? Or do I?
You do double the ability modifier. Yes.
Okay, so it's +8. So that's 14 +8. So that is 22.
Oh, 22. It just kind of... It staggers and shudders, and its mouth just sort of flaps open, and smoke comes out of its ears, and then it just falls and crashes to the ground, smoking. You've defeated one of them.
Where's the other one?
The other one's standing right next to it.
Good. Well, that arcs some damage into that as well, being an electric arc. I wasn't even expecting that, so...
Is it half? Is it half, isn't it?
It doesn't actually say. An arc of lightning leaps from one target to another. You deal electricity damage equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
I think it's just the same, isn't it?
Holy shit.
Let's get it up.
Yeah, have a quick check.
Darts.
Apologies for that. I mean, I didn't think it was... I'd sort of forgotten that ability, obviously, because it targets one
or two creatures. Yeah, it hits both of them, so it does the same damage. So the other one gets to make a reflex save.
Yes.
Let's see if it can do any better. 26!
Oh, that is a successful reflex save, so they will take half damage.
Half damage. So what was the total damage that you did
The total damage was 14 plus 8, so that is 22.
20, so it only takes so it takes half that, so it takes 11. Lovely. Still very good damage.
And
nice.
With the other one, now, is it still alive?
Oh, it's still alive. It kind of, you see like an X-ray as it gets electrified, and you can just see Folton's skeleton inside the stomach.
Okay. Is that also is that the one I put the ball of fire on?
That is the one you put the ball of fire on.
I'd like to maintain that ball of fire, please. So that would be another reflex save.
Oh, it's all about them reflex saves.
3d6.
I'm all about them reflex saves.
15. Now that ain't going to help.
That is a fail. So it also takes a further 10 points of fire damage.
Oh, it's all stacking up. It's electrified. It's on fire.
Is that mean
I'm pretty warm in
I'm
there?
Sort of
Fulton.
cooking Folton, within its belly. There we go.
It's still standing at the moment.
What? Okay, and that is my go to maintain.
Okay. How dare these gigantic, monstrous creatures stay standing through all of this? All right. Forearms McGee is going. Forearms McGee has. It's a shame I ran out of people. I wanted to throw more people. I'm going to got to throw one. It's going to attack Philippe. Tries to punch Philippe. Oh, 29.
That's going to be a hit. Yeah.
There we go. We've actually got some damage there. So 2d6 plus 8. That's nice. It's nice damage.
Sorry, how much was it, sir?
I can tell you, it's 16 points of damage.
16. Wow. Okay.
Punches Philippe, and as it's going to spend an action to grab Philippe, so it picks Philippe up, and then it's probably not going to. Probably not much point. It doesn't have enough actions left to throw him, so it's just going to try and punch Philippe again with one of its spare arms while it's holding it. That is a 21.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to be.
No,
AC.
it does not.
He is
no.
What's his AC?
22.
22. He's flat-footed. That does hit him.
Oh.
So Philippe takes another big roll. 18 points of damage.
Damn, man.
Just punches him.
Ouch.
Oh, monkey time. Okay. That one does not get an action because it is dead. It just lies on the floor smoking. It's Karagor's go.
So Velda felled one. There are still two on the battlefield, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Is Bubba looking to be menaced by one? I somehow...
no, Bubba's run away, basically. No, I don't say run away, backed away. Bubba's no longer in melee with anything.
Okay. And the other one is punching Philippe.
One of them is holding Philippe in two of its arms and just punching him in the face with its other two arms.
Okay.
The other one has a dwarf-shaped kind of bulge in its tummy.
Sure. Karagor looks at that one, sees him like sort of swallow Folton, looks the monster directly in the face and goes, "You silly bugger," and just turns around to deal with the other one, fully faithful in Folton getting out of that.
Oi, you! Put my girlfriend's monkey down, you!
I'd like to take that. How far away is that one from me? I've sort of been moving closer.
You have. It's not going to be within range of your volley, so it's like 40. It's 30 feet away from you.
Great.
So
I would like to take one move action towards it.
Okay.
These bloody arrows, they're all right, but just move towards it and quick draw the rancier.
Ooh. Okay.
Because I haven't used it. Come on, spears, don't fail me now. That's ironic for meta reasons. Natural 20.
Yes, there we go. Critical hit on the big guy. Let's go draw a crit card for you. It is piercing, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Surprise opening. Double damage, and you gain one action that you can use before the end of your turn to make an additional attack against the target.
Nice.
Ooh. Okay. So I have crit specialization clumsy here as well. Crit specialization clumsy and
So
Rancior.
he's now clumsy.
So that's rolling that dice. That is 26 points of damage from old Spears' legacy, and I get to make another attack.
You get to make another attack.
All right.
Make another attack.
That would be a dirty 20.
I knew you were going to say that. I could just tell in the tone of your voice it was a dirty 20. That's a hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's another 12. That's another 12 points of damage.
And you kill the four-armed monster that was menacing Philippe.
I just slash it down, like spin across, like sort of anime style with this new big spinny weapon. Sort of slash across and then just lunge forward the last attack and put two of the prongs inside its eyes and then just twist, heave, and then pop the cap of its head off.
Oh! Top of the head comes off. It falls to the ground, dropping Philippe. Philippe gives you a grudging nod of respect.
And Shania shouts, "Thanks, baby!"
I don't look for gratitude from Philippe. I know not to expect it, but I nod back at Shania.
You still have one action left because that was a free attack.
Crikey. Well, then I'd like to take a move action if I can move back to cover Bubba then, because it looked like the other one was going for Bubba, sort of, so I'll try and run in front of Bubba if I can.
Okay, you put yourself in between Bubba and the other creature, which means it's the moment we've all been waiting for. It is partially digested Folton Battlestone.
Partially digested Folton. He's going to kill this thing, hopefully.
Okay.
I'll do my power attack again.
So, while you are inside a creature, you can only make attacks with weapons of light bulk or... only weapons of light bulk. So I don't think the battle axe will be usable.
I don't have another weapon. I've only got a warhammer. I've got a warhammer and an axe.
No daggers.
It's gonna be that moment in Firefly where we're like, no, he needs to do this. He needs to do this. No, I don't.
I've got a hatchet actually, which is 1d6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna really. Can I power attack with a hatchet?
Yeah, you can power attack with a hatchet.
Okay. That is a 31.
A 31, that's a critical hit against the creature's tummy.
Nice. Draw that card.
It's not a card, but you can double
so
damage.
It's 3. Oh no, yeah.
So you roll.
Yeah, that's fine. 9. So that with the crit is
27.
No, so
double damage. 18. Sorry.
18.
And then with my power attack extra dice, that's 3.
Oh
21.
my goodness. Okay, so you do 21 points of damage. The creature just sort of stops for a minute and goes, and there's a bit of a kind of a gurgling noise from within it, and then its stomach just explodes outwards, and Folton comes out with a hatchet. So the creature just sort of staggers, and it just stands above you for a moment, Folton, in just complete disbelief, just staring down at you as its just stomach contents just pour out over the floor, and then it just goes. And just staggers backwards and collapses dead on the floor. You have killed the last of the flesh warps.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
You have been coming outside, or coming from the inside to the outside of a lot of our enemies recently. You are coming out a lot. I don't know what this means, but we will keep an eye on it, yeah.
Karagor hadn't meant to sort of block Bubba from any further damage, but instead just got a face full of gut, just plastered down to the top, just wipes his face off and goes, Folton, cracking work.
Bubba just walks past Carrot. Thanks, mate. And taps him on the back.
Single thumbs up silently.
That was easy.
But I mean, you know,
sort
I would not want to see lots and lots more of these things, you know. Wait, the monkeys. So Shania gets the monkeys to bring the people over to her, you know, and hand the people over. Yeah, will they do that?
The monkeys turn away from their monkey altar that they were preparing and start dragging these screaming people back over towards you before kind of just passing them around you. And they surround you, Shania, and just start throwing the people to each other around you.
I make the monkeys disappear. Boom.
The monkeys all flip you off and disappear all at once. The people...
Bye, monkeys.
The people crash to the ground. These asshole monkeys.
I'm sorry about that, guys. I just wasn't quite sure how else to get you out of the bags. They seem to work. I'm sorry that the monkeys are kind of a bit volatile. Are you okay?
The gnome is just looking traumatized on the floor. Matala's just her hair's a mess, and she's just crawling to try and grab some of her things that have fallen down. She takes up a sort of brown box that she had and shoves it back into her bag. Says, "Oh my goodness! Oh goddess, thank you so much. I thought we were going to be eaten."
Well, no, but not that happens. That is why we are here, you know. And I mean, part of the reason that we are here, you know, we are, you know, protecting the caravan, you know. So don't worry about that. But I apologize. The manner with which you are saved was most uncouth. I'm so sorry.
I never want to see another monkey again.
Well, then you might want to turn your eyes away from... Philippe comes over looking covered in blood and looking evil.
Is anybody missing?
No.
I don't think so. Well, except for who else was in the bag with you guys?
The Borash comes wandering over.
Oh, he's fucking still alive.
Borash is never eaten by creatures. He is too mighty by this. I see that Borash has done well to hire all of you as his guards. You have done very well this day.
Where were you? Were you just hiding behind the cart or something?
No, Borash was hiding behind that camel. And he points at the camel. The camel nods.
Good. I'm glad you did.
Yes, do not worry. Borash is safe, which is more than I can say for Tim. He gestures to the person who's in two pieces. But that is not a problem, for Tim did not pay very well for his protection. And so if anyone were to be eaten, I would hope that it would be either Tim or Sandra over there. And he gestures to one of the other merchants, who just suddenly looks like, sorry, what?
You are a very trying man. Why do you wish for anyone to be eaten? I would. Oh God!
Don't worry, Sandra. We will, despite what old
Bolshevik.
What old bollock face here says.
Yeah, bollock face. Okay, good name.
We'll protect you. We're the... And Karagor spins the rancier and places it down on the ground. Karagords.
No, but the danger...
I thought you were going to give the real name of the
I haven't had grim optimism in ages.
You can be a
Karagords.
No, you can be a
It's not
Karagor.
grim optimism, that's just you coming out with a name.
That's vanity. That's ego.
That's changing
Why
the
didn't
name
you
of
say
the
the
group.
Danger Club? You could've
Caravan
just said-
guards. It's a compression. It's linguistics, that is.
But you can sleep with your own camo tonight, okay?
Karagor is nonplussed. Oh, alright. Served your bloody monkey.
Folton, would you like me to cast prestidigitation on you, by the way?
No, I love the blood strewn on me. Call back to my original video when I said blood.
Yeah, we haven't said blood in a long time.
Yeah. Bubba casts it anyway. Cleans him up.
Oh, you give Folton an unwilling bath as you spray him with magic, cleaning off all the gunk.
There you go, mate.
Oh, thanks. Get a bit in my mouth. Well, that was easy. So another 13 of them for each day, and then we should be alright. Yay!
Folton, I'd like to talk to you about axes, because I didn't realise I could have swept my axe and hit, when I hit one, I could have used the sweep thing, and I could
Well-
have hit the other one, but I'll have to get a bit of training off you or something.
Hey, yeah, I've got this axe. It's a hatchet. I got this axe. It's a warhammer. And I've got this axe, and it's got my dead friend in it as well.
Oh yeah, the MZ axe.
Yeah. He sometimes he hasn't spoken to me for a while, actually.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Em, are you there? Em?
No.
No.
M says no.
He's a bit annoyed at me because I didn't use him to kill the bad guy for something. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah.
I can't believe you did that, Folton. I can't believe you did that.
Like there was a bit where I had to like kill the junk golem with it, but I didn't actually use him. I used my warhammer. But you know,
Yeah, I could see that. I could see how that would annoy, someone stuck in an axe.
Sometimes you have to choose tactics over sentiment, Folton. That's sometimes a choice you've got to do. By the way, Folton, Bubba's axe does. I mean, if you look at it, it does work slightly differently to yours. Because when Bubba uses it, you see, it's rather sharp. Sandy optimism, I'm having that one. If you can't have Karagor, I'm having that one. Sharp, because of the note. I know enough about music, I'm having that. Thank you.
I think that
We'll
one,
let you have that one. That's all right.
I think it fell a bit flat, that one, to be honest. So, what? Just make an observation.
I love how you're stringing these together. Like,
Oh, look.
I always sort of imagine in terms of effort, because we talked about how, it's work for MZ to talk to Folton through the axe. It's kind of, whenever MZ is called on by Folton, it's like he's in the shower and the doorbell's just rung. It's that kind of level of inconvenience that he has to kind of get the towel and go and answer the door, and then every time it's just Folton being like, "You there? Okay," and that's it. It's not
from now on, that's how I imagine MZ. MZ's got like a little flat inside the axe that he lives in. He sort of goes and bakes souffle. There's a little reference to Doctor Who there. Don't know if anyone caught that, but so that's how I imagine it now. He's just chilling.
How long have we been
over? Oh, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, how long have we been travelling so far?
One day.
Literally
one day.
Yeah.
This is night number 1.
Can Karagor go pick over the fallen bodies of these large things, just to see either what else they had in their sack, what their sack was made of? If they have a sack, can they make tools?
So the sack looks like... You reckon this was probably taken from somewhere, probably taken from another caravan. It's like a sort of a storage sack that you would put goods in or something like that that's been repurposed. There are a few bones in it, but that's all you managed to find there. Fortunately, you managed to rescue all of the people who would have been eaten from it, apart from Tim. But you can't save every Tim. So
Sorry, Karagor, is there any ways that you can tell from the tracks which directions they came from, so that we might know which directions the forge is in?
Backward track them back to their nest, back to their den, Shania. That's a cracking piece of logic. That is. I love that.
No, wait.
I mean, I just want to know, so that we know where to expect. Yeah, I just think it would be useful information.
If we knew roughly where they'd come from,
yeah,
I think that would behoove us. If we wanted to avoid it forever and tell other people how to avoid it, but B, also in case we did want to track it down and sort it out.
Yeah, both is.
Of course, I smack talked that now, didn't I? Smack talked that roll now, didn't I? So,
yeah.
Oh, okay, 19.
A 19. So what are you trying to work out kind of what direction they came from?
Yeah, the direction and if they deviated or was it just one direction, that kind of thing.
Yeah. You managed to track them a little way away from the campsite. You're sort of aware of not going too far off. I assume you don't want to just disappear off into the desert.
No, I'm getting a rough direction.
Yeah, you get a rough idea, and you reckon they came from the north. They were definitely kind of sticking to some of the rockier ground on the way forward to try and not be seen. So they're clearly intelligent enough to try and sneak up vaguely, as well as anything can. But something that is that large.
Okay.
But you don't come across kind of signs of any more of them on the way.
I relay that to the group, but on my way back, it just looks like I've wandered out a little bit so they can still see me, and then I start sniffing, and then I pick up a bit of sand and let it drop, and then I look at the sky and the wind, and then I lift up my eye patch at one point to look out to have a little glimpse, and then I come back and I just relay all that to the group.
Excellent. Okay, so we need to keep an eye on on the north, I guess. That's where we need to go. And which way are we going? Which direction?
So you are heading west.
Okay, good. Okay, as long as it's not north, then I'm happy. Great. Okay, let's all have a sleep.
Yes, Borash will be going to bed now as well. And he turns to walk away and just turns over to Velda as he's walking. Goes, "You coming?"
No.
Oh, but just
what?
Pretty sure I saw you give me signs. That's all I. But just the way you were looking. No, didn't. Well, I wouldn't have been interested anyway. Just so Borash would not have been interested anyway. Just so we're clear.
All right, well,
Borash is in charge of this caravan.
Hang on, let me just check the future. And Velda flips over one of his tarot cards in the bag. Nope. See ya. Bye.
Enjoy your wank alone.
With your horrible claws, I know that doing more damage to yourself.
Guy's such a dick.
Yes. He's rather presumptuous.
Velda, as he's walking away, do you want me to trip him up with one of my grappling arrows?
No, it's all right. I think his life is punishment enough.
Karagor, do it anyway. Do it anyway.
I've got
do it.
Karagor for has Velda on one shoulder, Bubba on the other.
Do it.
Oh, I've never been subjected to peer pressure like this before. 24? Just I'm aiming around his ankles with a grappling arrow.
You shoot a grappling arrow around Borash's ankles as he walks away. He just tumbles and just falls to the ground, and it's like, oh!
Wait!
Borash is not into rope play. Oh.
Did you? Oh, have you? Yeah. Did you see that coming? Did you?
Yes, Borash sees everything. Borash really hurt his knee.
Did you see the fact that when consent isn't used against you, it's nasty, isn't it? You see, I didn't ask consent to tie you up. See how that's nasty?
Borash has learned nothing. Will somebody heal Borash?
Folton throws his lump of soap that he's got in his backpack at him.
This is going to devolve really quickly. It's going to get Lord of the Flies fast.
Just hits him on the head.
I grab a handful of rations from Karagor's pack and throw them as well.
Well, I like that. That was my catch bread.
No, who needs them? We got loads of food. From Borash, actually, so...
Oh, yeah.
You throw Karagor's lunch at...
Shania does nothing and says, he is not even versed my thoughts anymore, and goes off to bed.
Bubba gives one of his portions of rations to Karagor. Sorry, mate, I should have just used me.
No, it's all right. It's all right. It was worth the prank. I'm just going to cross it off. You keep that. Also, these are like, no offence, mate, but these are they're not. And then Karagor navigates carefully around the word. These are sort of more avian based. You have a lot of seeds and stuff in your rations. I'm a bit more carbs and protein and fats kind of guy.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying. Karagor, as he's navigated around Shania before and Velda previously, now tries to desperately navigate around Bubba. No. I'm just saying that you're different.
And then Bubba goes, "Way!"
Where? Oh.
Yeah.
Bubba's rations like normal people food, but he has them in a bird feeder just to mess with people, just to see if they'll say anything about it.
Yeah, just trying to get people to say, "Oh, it's a bit bird-like." And he ruffles his feathers and walks off.
So you go to bed. You get some sleep, having saved them. The rest of the caravan are really grateful. Borash is the only really annoying one out of it. Particularly the two people who were with. So Leotis and Kunat, the dwarf, and the human who are with Matala. They're very grateful. They help her to kind of gather her things that are taken by the. That have been taken, and they share some more. They've got a bit of stew left over from the campfire that they've kept over. So if any of you want extra stew, they give you that. That's kind of all they've got on the travelling.
Oh yeah, what kind of stew is it? Is it like is it different food?
Mutton and cowpole, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's mostly lemsip based. Really clears you out. Very mentholy.
Oh, it's quite aromatic. This it's dead aromatic. Where'd you get the chicken from?
They were like, that was Steve the chicken. We brought him with us from Quantium.
Oh, I don't know if I've just eaten a person or not now.
Wait, so you just brought one chicken with you?
We did, specifically for this one. We thought we would
Just
celebrate
one evening. You're just like, oh, let's have this one evening. We'll have chicken.
Fulton, out
One
of
nice
all the people
meal.
in this group, you're the last person to go around criticising other people for their weird uses of meat. All right.
Oh no! Oh, I left my pocket meat in the toilet of the inn. Oh
no!
That was gonna.
But
That was smash cut to the Preshvana Sebnet back in the venture captains, back in the venture office, just opening the door of the toilet and like, what the fuck? Just cut back. I presume
it's all right, Folton.
I presume you took the flayed skin.
Yes, Velda definitely took the flayed skin because we were looking at it in the market. We haven't had pockets for much of this journey anyway, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Hey, that's true. I'm gonna have to think of a new place to store my meat.
Well, there's plenty of meat over there. Velda gestures to the 3 dead horrors.
Yeah.
What about
I opened a new pocket on one of them.
What about armpit meat? And I hang it from the.
Okay, so Ross has lost it.
Frozen.
At his
He's
own
trembling.
game. I thought his video was frozen, but it's not. It's his mind.
He's literally
hang it
just laughing himself.
from the hairs on the armpit and leave it there. Armpit meat.
Fulton, I think you've got sunstroke. I think you should go to bed.
I think so too.
So they. So I mean, technically, Fleshforged monster meat is vegan because it's it's not from an animal. It's created in a lab, so it's like this burgers.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
So Shania can chow down on them if she wants to.
Thanks.
Aside from the fact that they're horrible monsters that were trying to eat her and Fulton and her monkey a minute
Well, yeah,
ago.
but I think that's the circle is complete. You can eat them.
So,
Circle of life.
Yeah.
after a rest, what do we get back, Dan? Just a reminder.
Okay, so you're going to get your... God, it's been so long since
I know, yeah, that's why I asked. I just thought, what do we do? What do we do?
Obs.
You get all of your spells
I think it's your
back.
level plus, isn't it? Or hit points?
I believe...
Is it level plus con?
Cool, yeah.
Shania's going to use her, before she goes to sleep, she's going to use her healing spells on her and Philippe to sort of, because they both took some hits. Yeah, and then...
Fulton. Not Fulton. Fulton could go to bed injured.
Yeah, he'll be fine. I'm not worried about him.
Yeah.
He'll be all right. So, yeah.
To full anyway. Right.
I'm going to cast Cozy Cabin.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very nice. Tell us all about Cozy Cabin.
Cozy Cabin, it's like lasts for 12 hours. You shape a cabin 20 feet on each side, 10 feet high. This cabin has a structured trait, the same as restrictions as magic items that create structures. The walls of the hut are simple, like wooden, small glass windows, has a one wooden door. Doesn't have a lock, but it has a fastener, which can be applied. It's got 3 beds in it, 1 chamber pot, a small fireplace holding a magical fire, and it's lit with small magical light. And I can extinguish it at will. It's kind of nice.
Fulton.
Yeah, hipster den in the middle of a festival. Is that what you just made? You just made bougie
Basically
like
glamping.
glamping.
Yeah. So there's 2 more beds and probably a bit of floor space if anyone wants to join me in here.
Oh, there you go. So you got a hut for Bubba and his 2 best friends in the party.
And who are you going to pick?
No, it's up to you lot. You can fight amongst
Karagor
yourselves.
immediately makes it easier. No, it's all right. I'm gonna sleep under the stars. I quite like it. It's been a while.
Yeah,
I've never been in the desert
I've-
or the jungle before, so
I've
I'm
put up
gonna
my
sleep.
tent. It's been
sleep in
ages since I slept
nature.
in a tent. Quite miss it.
You've been carrying that tent all
Yes.
this time. That big bell tent.
I've got my.
that-
I
yeah.
presume I've just sort of packed it into my bag of holding, so just sort of drag it out.
Right,
I'll
Folton,
sleep. I'll come
there's a bed in there for you. You've got no clothes on, so it's probably quite good, actually, because it's quite warm in here. And then
Hey,
Shania,
let's
there's
go.
another bed if you want it.
Bubba and Fulton's den of coolness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so you all sleep for the night. I can tell you get your levels worth of hit points back. So you'll get 6 hit points back. except Shania and Philippe, you've got enough healing with your healing spells to be able to get both of you back up to full.
Yeah.
You're fine. Don't need to roll all of that.
I don't know.
So you rest the night comfortably. Those of you who are inside the tent, and relatively.
Does the cabin just gently play the B-52s as well while you're in there? Just sort of just softly on repeat.
I think at one point Karagor sleepwalks over and tries to buy a hot dog from it.
Yeah.
There is there's a knock at the door in the middle of the night. Bubba, you open it, and Borash, Prince of the Desert, is stood outside the camp. Borash noticed this wonderful hut, and thought he would grace you with his presence.
If you drop the act, you can come in.
Borash is making no act. Borash is the mighty prince of the desert and is famously good conversation.
Okay.
If you invite Borash in, he will tell you many great tales of all of his times in the wasteland, and you will be thrilled by him, and we can do each other's hair.
Just before Folton goes to slam the door, Bubba empties the chamber pot outside the door, like just throws the contents out, and then. Do you want to shut the door, Folton?
Aye, I will shut the door in precisely 5 seconds if somebody doesn't just open up and act normal. 5.
It's all over my feet. How dare you?
2.
Borash will have his
1.
way. He will never. No. Just shut the door. You kind of settle back down after you can just hear a little voice outside the window being like, "Hello." Hello, Boris would like to.
I'll just close the curtain on him as well.
Wow, now it's really like glamping at a festival with one weirdo who fancies himself a lot trying to get inside your bougie tent late at night. Yeah, now it's really like a festival.
Oh dear, and we pan out from the desert as you have survived your first night in the wasteland, and that is where we leave it for tonight. Welcome to the club.
Lemmy Chicky Tiji.
This week's episode was made possible by our Patreons, but especially our Dangerling of the Week. And this week it is Mr. Steve Geddes. Thank you very much, Steve. I tell you what, maybe I'll sing you a song actually. Thank you, Steve. To get your name on the show, go to patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast. Thank you very much, Steve Geddes.